Guys, I have terrible news. Well, it's not that bad. People are gonna be so mad at me. Okay, when I first announced, or when Kingdom of Heaven won, literally 95% of the comments were like, you have to watch the director's cut. And I was like, okay, sure. Yes, happy to. So when I first pulled it up, I'm like, okay, this is what comes up, Kingdom of Heaven. But then I saw it was only 2 hours and 18 minutes. So I'm like, okay, this is not the director's cut. So I go to Reddit. I go to the internet. It brings me to Reddit. But I find this, where is it? A link right here. See how it's purple? That means I clicked on it and it brings up this Kingdom of Heaven director's cut. Okay. So I buy it. Click buy, rent, $4.99. Honestly, I don't know what happened because I got stuff set up in OBS up in this screen, okay? Getting stuff set up. When I came back down here, I was like, oh, that's weird. I thought I pressed buy. I must have gone to this tab and I started playing it from this tab without realizing. And now I finished and I didn't watch the director's cut. I was like, doesn't feel like 3 hours. What do I do? Oh, I don't know. Mistakes have been made. What should I do? I'm sorry. Hello friends, welcome back to Popcorn in Bed. I'm so happy you're here today. I'm excited to watch a movie with you. We had a war movie poll on Patreon. There was a lot of good titles on there. A lot of people were like, one of these things is not like the other, and that thing is Kingdom of Heaven, which I'm watching. You know, we had Empire of the Sun, we had Deer Hunter, I think that was second place, Dirty Dozen, and eventually I want to watch all these. The war movies are ones that surprised me over and over about how much I enjoyed them, how much emotion they, of course, brought out of me, but also just, I loved learning from the movies. And of course I learned about them in school, but seeing it in real life, on the movies, it just makes it more real for me, as I know it does for a lot of people. But Kingdom of Heaven was our winner. And I was like, I swear I've seen this church movie. It was something totally different I was thinking of, about a missionary in Tonga or something. This is not that. This is a long movie. I don't know. It's a war movie, but like medieval, I think, like in the olden days. It's I'm watching the director's cut. Let's get that out of the way right now. Enough people told me that I have to watch the director's cut of this one, so I am watching the director's cut. It's very long. I think it is going to be kind of like what's that one? The Ten Commandments. That's what I'm thinking of, like one of these long epics. But this actually was made in 2005, I think. It's got Orlando Bloom, Legless Baby, is in it. So I'm not totally sure what to expect, to be honest, but people seem to love this movie, and I love based on a true story. I like war movies, and so it's our winner, and we're gonna watch it, and it's gonna be fun. Okay, well, I don't know if it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be good, I think. Okay, here we go. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell. In almost 100 years since Christian armies from Europe seized Jerusalem, it is almost 100 years since Christian armies seized. Europe suffers in the grip of repression and poverty. Peasant and lord alike flee to the Holy Land in search of fortune or salvation. Oh boy. One knight returns home in search of his son. France, 1184. She's beautiful. Hey. That's,
She was a suicide. Cut off her head.
And return the axe.
No! Oh my gosh, what is his name? The good luck guy. Not, okay, he didn't have an accent. Good luck. I have a very specific set of skills. Taken, Love Actually. Quigley. No. Ooh, Star Wars guy. For a minute.
Know it?
Gosh.
I know all of it.
Liam Neeson. Holy crap. Oh, there he is. He's so cute.
All these horses shod. We need food, and we'll pay.
Says yes.
A
blacksmith is the man you seek. His name is Balian, but know that he mourns. The burial we passed at the crossroads was for his wife, who was overcome with grief and killed herself.
You still advise what you advised upon the road?
I do, my lord.
That was Orlando Bloom's beautiful wife.
What does that say?
What man is a man who does not make the world better?
Leave me with this man. I am sorry you lost your wife and child. I also have lost. Say Jerusalem is the very center of the world for asking forgiveness. For myself, I call it here. I knew your mother. Be courteous, I should say that it was against her objections. I did not force her. I loved her in my fashion. Balian, I'm your father. I have forgiveness to ask of you.
He's his dad?
I am Godfrey, the Baron of Ibelin. 100 men-at-arms in Jerusalem. If you will come with me, you will have a living and will have my thanks. There it is.
My place is here.
What made it your place is now dead. You will never see me again. If you want anything of me, take it now.
I want nothing.
I am sorry for your troubles. God protect you.
Because it said one knight was searching for his son. Was that...
Jerusalem is easy to find. You come to where the men speak Italian, continue until they speak something else.
to lose your child and your wife?
I'm your priest, Balian. I tell you, God has abandoned you.
I swear to you, you will have no peace so long as you stay here. No man ever needed a new world more. The village does not want you.
Okay, how about the village supports you in your hardships?
If you take the crusade, you may relieve your wife's position in hell. She was a suicide. She is in hell. Though what she does there without a head.
He's not very nice. Whoa. Uh-oh. Why did he... That priest was not a good priest. Why did he smile like that after he said she didn't have a head?
You come to kill me. Even these days, it is not easy.
Murder.
Haven't we all?
That in Jerusalem I can erase my sins and those of my wife. Is it true?
We can find out together. Show me your hand.
Guys, I'm gonna be honest. I've heard about the Crusaders. I have no idea what the Crusaders are.
Never use a low guard. You fight well. Strike from high. Like this.
Feels like you're leaving your body pretty open.
Defend yourself. The blade isn't the only part of a sword.
We went to tough love from Dad real quick.
You have with you a man, Balian, who killed a priest, charged by the Lord Bishop to bring him back.
What he says is true. They have the right to take me.
If you say he's guilty, then we'll fight. God will decide the truth of it.
Oh,
My German friend is a close student of the law.
He's a murderer.
So am I. Whoever dies here today, you will certainly be among them.
You're a lord. I must give you the road.
is that Jamie? Was that Jamie? No! What? Was that the old guy? I'm having a hard time telling who's who. He has an arrow literally through his neck. Oh, wow. This is not a church movie. Quick learner.
Thank the bishop for his love!
Wait, did Liam Neeson put a sword in the back of his head, or did he get... I can't tell. Yep, he's alive. Okay, I thought he said, thank the bishop for his love. He got hurt. Okay. I think that's Owen Hunt from Grey's Anatomy. Shh, stop talking so much, Kathy.
Well, you broke the arrow. The ribs are broken. The marrow may enter the blood, in which case you'll take a fever and die. Or a cyst will form, and you'll live. You're in the hands of God.
It was not that they had no right to take you. It was the way they asked.
They had the right to take me.
So do I.
Who is this?
My son.
Would I have fought you when you were still capable of making a bust?
Knew your mother when she was making hers. Fortunately, you're too old to be one of mine.
All will be settled.
So they're not on the same team? Messina. Port Owen. I really want him to heal.
Do you know what lies in Holy Land? A new world. A man who in France had not a house is in the Holy Land the master of a city. He who was the master of a city begs in the gutter. There, at the end of the world, you are not what you were born, but what you have it in yourself to be.
I hope to find forgiveness. That's all I know.
Whatever your position, you are of my house, and that means you will serve the King of Jerusalem. A better world than has ever been seen. A kingdom of conscience, a kingdom of heaven. There is peace between Christian and Muslim. We live together. Or between Saladin and the king we try. You are all that survives me. Do not disappoint me.
No pressure. Don't die.
When the king is dead, Jerusalem will be no place for friends of Muslims or traitors to Christendom, like your father. I am Guy de Lusignan. Remember that name. And me.
Oh.
My lord, how will you ride if you have no stick to beat the horse?
He will be king in Jerusalem one day.
Let's hope not. What's happening? Is this a healing ritual?
Be without fear in the face of your enemies. Be brave and upright that God may love thee. Speak the truth, always, even if it leads to your death.
Is he giving him like a baby blessing? Baptism?
Oath.
Oh, Crusader oath.
That's so you remember it.
Arise, the knight, and Baron of Ibelin.
Defend the king if the king is no more. Protect the people.
It's time now, my lord, to confess to holy God, not your son. Are you sorry for all your sins?
For all but one.
Please stand down once your name.
Oh.
You sail now for Jerusalem as your father wished. I'll follow within the week. If God has purpose for you there, he'll keep you safe in his hands. If not, God bless you.
I mean, I don't love the idea that bad things happen to good people, good things happen to bad people. I don't think God sits up there, you know, you die because you have no purpose. No. They keep saying that, though, like, this journey is perilous. Is he the only survivor? Oh my gosh.
Is his horse. Why would it be his horse? Because it is on his land. I took this horse from the sea. وجدي الحصان في باه لأنك كذاب. He says, you are a great liar, and he will fight you because you are a liar. I have no desire to fight. Then you must give him the horse. Fight me fairly! What do you know? Why should he? He is a knight. And I am the Baron of Ibelin. إنه حكيم Ibelin. حكيم وإبلين وسنا عرفت عليه في دمشق. He says the Baron of Ibelin is old. He knew him at Damascus. I am the new one.
Are we fighting to kill? Or just...
Kappa, kappa! Stop! Stop, kappa! Ibelin, that's enough! Ibelin, no!
Oh.
You have taken it very well that I have killed your master. It was the end of his time. All is as God wills it. Now, finish this. Take me to Jerusalem.
That was smart.
This is your prize of battle. I am your prisoner. I have been a slave, or very near to one. I will never keep one nor suffer any to be kept.
The man you killed was a very great cavalier among the Muslims. His name was Muhammad al-Fais.
I will pray for him.
Your quality will be known among your enemies before ever you meet them, my friend.
Old man, where is it that Christ was crucified?
I'm laughing because he's just like, old man. Old lady. Where do I find, like, he's going to the cross.
Go. How can you be in hell when you're in my heart?
Oh, she's not.
Since you carry Godfrey's sword, you must have known him.
He needs to find the king, right?
Your master.
I have none.
Give me some water. Thank you for the drink. If you happen to see Balian, the son of Godfrey, tell him that Sybilla called.
He made it!
How find you Jerusalem?
God does not speak to me. I have lost my religion.
I put no stock in religion. By the word religion, I've seen the lunacy of fanatics of every denomination be called the will of God. What God desires is here and here. And what you decide to do every day, you will be a good man.
These men are Templars.
They killed Arabs.
Oh, it's so high up! Oh.
So they are dying for what the Pope would command them to do.
Not Christ, I think, nor this king.
Who says I raid? That witness. All of Jerusalem. He lies. There will come a day, Reynald de Chatillon, when you are not protected by your title.
When will that be? That be Tiberius, when men are equal and the kingdom of heaven has arrived.
Those Templars have been hung for a raid that I know you commanded. Prove it. I will wait at Kerak.
It's the guy from...
Take your castle of Kerak, Reynald.
He's from... Braveheart.
Your father's son. He was my friend. I'm yours. It could have come at a better time. But shouted in the streets that you killed the great lord of Syria. That your fight did not breach the peace.
That he is king of the Saracens?
He has 200,000 men in Damascus alone. He could win a war if he goes to war. By Templar bastards like Reynald de Chatillon. Here from this room I keep the peace, so far as it can be kept. But Saladin and the king between them would make a better world.
If it lives only for a while, Tiberius, it still has lived.
He looks familiar too. I feel like he's in Game of Thrones.
I pray the world and Jerusalem can accommodate such a rarity as a perfect night.
The Princess Sybilla of Jerusalem and her husband, Guy de Lusignan.
Oh, that's that one guy who we didn't like with the horse stick.
You sit at my table.
Is it not the king's table?
Is it? I have not seen a king at it for some years. I cannot eat. I am finicky about company.
Ugh.
There are no civilized rules. I have business in the East. My wife does not lament at my absence. That is either the best of wives or the very, very worst.
Do you go to meet Reynald?
No, my lord, he is in disfavor. I am a member of this court. Why should I make league with that troublemaker?
He's married to the Princess of Jerusalem, but he's like a fanatic.
To the very best king would see Godfrey's son.
I'll take him.
This morning, I spoke without knowing who you were.
It's unmistakable. I loved your father, and I shall love you. Do you fear being with me?
No. And yes.
I'm glad to meet Godfrey's son.
So there's this king.
He was one of my greatest teachers.
And then there's a Muslim king.
The Saracens say that this disease is God's vengeance against the vanity of our kingdoms. Wretched as I am, Arabs believe that the chastisement that awaits me in hell is far more severe and lasting. If that's true, I call it unfair. Come, sit.
Whoa. How many people know this?
When I was 16, I won a great victory. I felt in that moment I would live to be 100. Now I know I shall not see 30. You see, none of us choose our end, really. But remember that even when those who move you be kings, men of power, your soul is in your keeping alone. When you stand before God, you cannot say, but I was told by others to do thus, or that virtue was not convenient at the time. This will not suffice. Remember that. Then go now to your father's house at Ibelin, and from there protect the pilgrim road, protect the helpless, and then perhaps one day, when I am helpless, you will come and protect me.
Go to his house, Ibelin, protect the pilgrim road. Got a mission.
تفضلوا في بيتكم. هذه الحقول جميلة.
Your father was important. His lands were not.
It will suit me. What we do not have is water.
It's getting wet. Oh, the kids.
Stone the walls.
It's so dirty. Okay, maybe it's not. Okay, now let's just muddy for a second. Uh-oh. Here they come to wreck the day. No, no. The princess.
I'm on my way to Cana, where Jesus changed water to wine. But a better trick would be to change you to a nobleman.
That should be easy. In France, a few yards of silk can make a nobleman.
I expect your hospitality.
It is given. Latif.
What?
It seems years since I've seen a woman eat.
Truly, I was watching you today. You've been given a patch of dirt, and it seems you will build a new Jerusalem here.
It is my land. Who would I be if I did not try to make it better?
Like what it said on his thing.
Their prophet says submit. Jesus says decide.
Did you decide on Guy?
Oh yeah, let's talk about that.
I was 15 at the time.
Oh, 15. How long has she been here? We're growing crops.
Why do you think I'm here?
I know that Ibelin is not on the way to Cana.
What else do you know, my lord?
I know that you are a princess, and I am no lord.
Or knight.
Neither earned.
I'm not here with you because I'm bored or wicked. I'm here because in the East, between one person and another, there is only light.
I thought he was a knight. Oh, shoot. Guy.
This caravan is armed, Reynald.
Good. No sport otherwise.
They've seen us. The rider is getting away.
A broad desert, nothing will come of it.
I prefer not to be hanged before my wife is queen.
Who but Reynald, they'll say. Has to be an hour later. I would have it now. How long can the leper last?
God wills it.
You can't just do anything you want and say God wills it.
Reynald de Chatillon, with the Templars, have attacked a Saracen caravan.
Was an army headed for Bethlehem to desecrate the birthplace of our Lord.
Reynald, with the Templars, have broken the king's pledge of peace. Saladin will come into this kingdom.
Tiberius knows more than a Christian should about Salahadin's intention.
But I would rather live with men than kill them.
That sort of Christianity has its use.
That sort of Christianity.
We do not want it, and we may not win it.
Blasphemy! An army of Jesus Christ which bears his holy cross cannot be beaten.
Count of Tiberius suggests that it could be.
There must be war. God wills it!
Oh my goodness.
Saladin has crossed the Jordan with 200,000 men.
He will make first for Kerak and Reynald de Chatillon.
We must meet him before he reaches Kerak. I will lead the army.
My lord, if you travel...
Send word to Balian. protect the villagers.
Assemble the army.
They wanted this. They wanted war. But the king wanted peace, I thought.
What becomes of us?
The world will decide. The world always decides.
My lord, the king is marching on Kerak.
Kerak has a stronghold of Reynold de Châtillon. Is that the guy with the Kool-Aid dyed hair?
These people are not safe outside the walls. Saladin will certainly come behind him.
Go into the fortress now.
We're going to war right now? I thought we're just protecting the villagers. No, we're not.
My lord Balian! My lord Reynold prays you bring your force into Kerak.
Thank you, but no.
We'll hold the Saracen cavalry until the king arrives.
So be it.
What do you look at?
A knight.
Wait, we're fighting that giant army? Let's not. Oh, the blood. My goodness. I don't want to watch. It's gonna be his friend from the desert.
Your quality will be known among your enemies before ever you meet them, my friend. You were not that man's servant.
He was my servant.
Is this Aladdin Al-Hadin?
You may go into Kerak, but you will die there. My master is here.
No, he's not the king. He's not Al-Hadin. He's just...
Tell my lord Saladin that Jerusalem has come.
Let's communicate first, before we barge into each other.
I pray you retire unharmed to Damascus. Reynold of Châtillon will be punished. I swear it. Withdrawal, we will all die here.
Yes. Remember this worked one time in that.
Do we have terms?
We have terms.
Searchers.
I will send you my physicians.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam.
So they're not gonna fight?
On your knees, Zara. I am Jerusalem. You will give me the kiss of peace.
You are arrested.
Is this condemned mean to death? Guy doesn't get any punishment?
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam.
Wow, I'm so happy they talked peace and it worked.
Why did we retire? God did not favor him. God alone determines the results of battles.
The results of battles are determined by God, but also by preparation, numbers, the absence of disease, and the availability of water. One cannot maintain a siege with the enemy behind. How many battles did God win for the Muslims before I came? That is, before God determined that I should come. It is because you were unprepared.
If you think that way, you shall not be king for long.
Ooh, I feel like you can't say that. Ugh. You know who he's like? Oh, who does he remind me of? I know. You know in Pocahontas? The guy with the little dog who's so pointy?
The time has come to conclude my affair. You have decided that you shall take command of the army of Jerusalem. If I leave the army with Guy, he will take power through my sister and make war on the Muslims.
Mm-hmm.
Also, no, hear it all before you answer. Would you marry my sister Sybilla were she free of Guy de Lusignan?
Mm-hmm.
He will be executed along with his knights who do not swear your allegiance.
You have my love and my answer.
So be it.
He's a man who insults you, hates you.
Yeah, and he murdered innocent people.
Salvation of this king. Will it be so hard to marry Sybilla?
He loves Sybilla.
Sybilla.
Who are you to abuse a king? I am what I am. I offer you that. And the world.
Oh, wow. She's making this really hard.
You say no.
He's just trying to be good.
Do you think I'm like Guy, that I would sell my soul?
There'll be a day when you will wish you had done a little evil to do a greater good.
He has kind eyes. The kind voice.
I was back in that summer when I defeated Saladin.
You've always been beautiful in every way.
My beautiful sister. So beautiful. Remember me as I was.
I will.
Sybilla.
If I have your knights, you have your wife.
Meaning she's gonna stay with him as long as he commands the army, right?
I, Sybilla, by the grace of the Holy Spirit, choose as King Guy de Lusignan. A man
No!
with the help
He's
of
the
God,
king?
you will rule.
I thought he was just the commander of the army. I guess that's the same thing. He's like, long live the king. What's going on here? Where is he? I know, I see that. Oh, is that his wells? He was sent, these guys were sent by freaking Guy to kill him. Stop!
Come on!
Okay.
Leave us.
The king is in heaven?
Yes.
The Templars killed Balian?
Yes. Then,
Wrong.
give me a war.
That is what I do.
Woof!
I am what I am.
Oh my gosh.
Saladin's sister.
I know.
He should have become king.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam.
Speak.
The Sultan demands the return of his sister's body, the heads of those responsible, and the surrender of Jerusalem. What answer do you return to Saladin?
Oh my goodness!
This. Take the head to Damascus.
His wife needs to kill him in his sleep.
Assemble the army!
Blech.
This army cannot move away from water. You have a chance to hold the city. But if you move out against Saladin, this army will be destroyed, and the city left defenseless.
When I wish a blacksmith to advise, I will tell him.
Saladin wants you to come out. He is waiting for you to make that mistake.
It's true,
He knows
he's
his
right.
men.
We should meet the enemies of God.
And so we shall.
And you do so without my knights.
You had yours years and years ago. It's time for mine.
Okay, good luck with that. You big fat DB.
When Saladin comes, we're not defensible. Save the people from what I've done.
I will.
What she has done by making him king? Guy? They're not even gonna get their fight. They're gonna get destroyed. Where's Guy?
I drink water for what it is.
I did not give the cup to you.
No.
What's happening? That's who killed his sister. Oh, the bodies. Oh.
I've given Jerusalem my whole life.
Oh.
Saladin must move his army from water to water. Gives him 4 days. I'll be with you.
To do what?
Mark 400.
400! 400!
I guess I don't understand why Balian wants to keep it.
This is the only section of the wall that they can attack. Once they begin to bombard the walls, they will stop only to avoid hitting their own siege towers as they come in.
To protect the people?
We must leave.
How exactly, my Lord Bishop?
The fastest horses from a lesser gate.
And the people?
It is unfortunate about the people, but it is God's will.
It has fallen to us to defend Jerusalem, and we have made our preparations as well as they can be made. None of us took this city from Muslims.
They wanted to live in harmony.
We fight over an offense we did not give. Not to protect these stones, but the people living within these walls.
Maybe Balian should ride out and talk to Saladin.
How are we to defend Jerusalem without knights? We have no knights!
What is your condition?
I'm servant to the Patriarch.
He's one of my servants.
Is he? You were born a servant. Kneel. Every man at arms, all capable of bearing them, kneel! On your knees! Be without fear in the face of your enemies. Be brave and upright that God may love thee. Speak the truth, even if it leads to your death. Safeguard the helpless. That is your oath. And that is so you remember it. Rise at night!
Do they have any experience? They're gonna destroy the city! Oh my gosh. It's crazy what he said, like, the people who are in this army were not even born when it was taken, and vice versa. Whoa. I need him to do some Legolasing.
That was only the first day. There may be 100 more.
Saladin will show no mercy.
We must hold out, force him to offer terms.
What terms?
We fight for the people, their safety and freedom.
Let's do that right now. How do you win? You don't. It's gotta hold out, I guess? That's why they weren't firing back. They couldn't reach. Until now. Oh, this is... War is just so... Oh! Oh, literal fire. Oh. Oh, this is like the... This is insane.
Balian of Ibelin, the son of Godfrey.
Godfrey nearly killed me in the Lebanon. I did not know he had a son.
It was his son at Kerak.
Another day. Why? Holy crap, this fighting is so nuts. One of those arrows could just get him so easy. Where's he going? Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Oh! Did he lose a hand? They are innovative, I will give them that. They've lasted longer than I thought they would.
When a body is burnt, cannot be resurrected until judgment day.
If we do not burn these bodies, we will all be dead of disease in 3 days. God will understand, my lord. And if he doesn't, then he is not God, and we need not worry.
How many days has it been now?
All comes down. There will be no quarter. If you throw down your arms, your families will die. We can break this army here. So I say let them come. Come on!
I just... There's so many. They're not even real fighters. This feels ominous.
They will ask for terms. They must ask for terms.
Convert to Islam. Repent later.
You've taught me a lot about religion, Your Eminence.
Will you yield the city?
Before I lose it, I will burn it to the ground.
Oh.
Your holy place is ours. Every last thing in Jerusalem that drives men mad.
I wonder if it would not be better if you did. You will destroy it?
Every stone and every Christian knight you kill will take 10 Saracens with him. You will destroy your army here and never raise another. Take this city will be the end of you.
That doesn't seem very termish, guys.
One will be harmed. I swear to God.
The Christians butchered every Muslim within the walls when they took this city.
I am not those men. I am Salahuddin. Salahuddin.
Then under these terms, I surrender Jerusalem.
Assalamu alaikum.
Oh,
peace be with you. What is Jerusalem worth?
Nothing.
So when the Christians took it from the Muslims, they had no mercy. That's what he was saying? She doesn't look well. But they can be together.
I have surrendered Jerusalem. All will be safely escorted to the sea. If this is the kingdom of heaven, let God do with it as he wills.
Oh, the young boy.
My brother's kingdom was here. And here. That kingdom can never be surrendered.
What should I do? Still the Queen of Acre, Escalon, Tripoli.
Decide not to be a queen, and I will come to you.
Oh. God can love them. God can love them. It's not mutually exclusive, just like he said. God does not love you.
A queen never walks, and yet you are walking.
She's choosing to not... You made it back. Does he feel forgiven?
We crusade to recover the kingdom of Jerusalem.
You go to where the men speak Italian, and then continue until they speak something else.
We come by this road to find Bailey as defender of Jerusalem.
Oh my gosh, that's...
I am the blacksmith.
And I am the King of England.
And that's Jorah. He is the King of England. Sir Jorah. She loves a fascinator. I think he feels God again, right? He feels forgiveness. The king, Richard the Lionheart, went on to the Holy Land and crusaded for 3 years. His struggle to regain Jerusalem ended in an uneasy truce with Saladin. Nearly 1,000 years later, peace in the kingdom of heaven remains elusive. Ridley Scott did this. Okay, I'm doing this outro a couple days later. Guys, right after I finished this movie, I was so frazzled because I realized that on accident, the whole story about tabs and Amazon Prime, I did not watch the director's cut that I meant to. I bought the director's cut and then I accidentally bought the theatrical cut and then must have pressed play on the wrong screen. I was like, oh, I thought I already pressed play to buy it, or I thought I already bought this. And I was like, that's weird. So I pressed buy again, buying the theatrical release, and then play it. And then I'm watching it and I'm like, what? Why doesn't this feel like 3 hours as I feel like it's winding down? And then I'm like, oh, my clock must be not changed from daylight saving. That doesn't even make any sense. Anyways, I watched the theatrical cut. So I feel terrible because 95% of the comments when I announced I was watching this were like, make sure you watch the director's cut. And I'm like, yes, I would love to. And then, you know, I'm panicking. So I Google, how different is the director's cut in Kingdom of Heaven? The comments are like, out of all the movies ever made in cinema, it's most important in this one to watch the director's cut. They're like, imagine Lord of the Rings without Boromir, Harry Potter without the Dursleys. I was like, oh my gosh. So, mistakes were made. I watched the theatrical version. But the good news is I actually really liked it. I did. Okay, like I said, I'm recording this a couple days later. Thinking back, I'm like, even during the reaction, I said like, well, I wonder why he did that and that and that. Or, you know, there were little things that maybe I would think that the director's cut explains. My plan is to watch the director's cut maybe next month, maybe in a couple months. I'm not totally sure if I should watch it kind of sooner so that I'm like, oh, this is what they did different, or let myself forget it a little and then kind of. Some people in the comments on my Patreon were like, it's like a completely different movie, which I don't understand, but it is more like about an hour longer. So that is crazy. Okay, so now let's talk about the movie. Like I said in the intro, I love based on true stories because I get to learn. And I knew nothing about this time. I know that makes me sound ignorant, but like I said, movies make history come alive for me and so many others, like everyone, I think. And so it was very cool to learn about this story of the battle over Jerusalem and about Balian. Oh, not again. Orlando Bloom's character. Balian? Balian sounds right. I wish I got to see more of Liam Neeson's character. I really liked his character. And I loved the princess. I hated Guy and his little pointy... You guys know the guy I was talking about, who he reminds me of? That guy in the Pocahontas? What's his name? He wears all purple. Anyways, it had kind of that epicness, I feel like, of some of the battles that we've seen in things like in Braveheart, in Patriot, but it also felt like, not just because it's in the desert. Well, yeah, because it's in the desert. Lawrence of Arabia, which is another like epic. I thought there were some really, really great moments. I feel like people give Orlando Bloom a hard time. I thought he did good. I thought he was believable. And I'm questioning everything now, wondering like, well, would I have thought that more or less in the director's cut? It's Ridley Scott. I didn't know that. He loves the director's cut, right? I think a movie is great when it makes you want to learn more. And I do. And I did. And, you know, and then I go up and like, hey, do you know about the Crusades? The Crusaders and all this? And why did they originally think it was theirs? Or like they had a right to it and blah, 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 blah. And, you know, their motivations. And it sounds like when they officially took over, it was terrible. And anyways, I enjoyed it. I thought it was grand and thought-provoking, and I actually would look forward to watching it again, even if it's 3.5 hours, which I was fully expecting this one to be. So, okay, thank you guys so much for watching along. Sorry about that, whoopsie-daisy, but I'll see you next time.